It's definitely not too loud. Anyway, here's Sonic Runners Revival. Ah, my volume was too low. Because it's a very low volume in general. Okay, I can probably fix that. So we're gonna just go with the motions. Okay, so here's Sonic Runners Revival. It is a game, a mobile game that has a story, and this is picking up immediately after the tutorial. No, it's still sort of tutorialing. A little bit. It's Dr. Eggman, the evil scientist. Quickly, Sonic. We have to go after him. And I'm not going to need to be in the stages for very long for the start of the game. Already, we've got animals in Badniks. We've got wisps. This is important. We also have Open Your Heart, which is not usual. It's the vocalist version. The controls that we have here, Sonic is a speed type, so he just has a triple jump. And you have these segments where Eggman shows up and you collect his rings. And it's very much a score attack type game. It's an endless runner, but the goal is to get a certain amount of score. I almost certainly have enough score for the entire first story, but see, it speeds up for each segment, and you have these sort of just very smooth platforming segments. And more drills. More wisps along. The 3 wisps that are available are Laser, Fall Down a Hole, Drill, and Void. New record. Go up, Sonic. Loading. Look. Yeah, we did like 2,000. This is the end of the road for you, Eggman. Yeah, you won't be bullying any more animals, you hear? That's right, you won't get away with this. Fools! You think stopping me will be as simple as just strolling by up and asking? Ha! I'll show you. Update! Luckily it's an internal update, I don't have to download a new APK. That would be disastrous. Hey, it's Opa Opa. We have a lot of cameos in this. Yes. So at the end of each of these little segments, you have a showdown against Eggman. It's an actual boss battle. If you saw me, or if you are about to see my Runner's Adventure one, they're very similar to that. Runner's Adventure is like an offline sequel to this. Egg Hornet music, very nice. Oop. When you hit stuff back, you get rings. Rings are both a score factor and a life factor. So You'll notice checkpoints on the actual stages. That's where you cash in your rings. But you gotta be careful, because if you get hit immediately after you cash them in, usually there's rings right next to it. You will die. And the currency to continue and buy stuff are red rings. Which I have a ton of them, if you'll see. 210. Why do you insist on getting in my way, Sonic? Bah! Count yourself lucky that I don't have time for your nonsense today. Aw, he got away. Hey, check this out. Looks like he left some supplies behind. Alright, let's load up on loot and head after Eggman. Look at all the rewards. Episode 2, Save the Animals. Sonic and friends drove Eggman away, but he won't give up on kidnapping animals again. Ho ho ho, what a haul. Wah! This should be enough animals for now. Orbot, I'm taking this little lot back to the base. Round up any stragglers for me, will you? Man, sometimes I really don't feel like a valued member of the team. Hmm? Did you say something? Nothing. You got it, boss. I'll grab any leftover animals and catch up with you later. Good, that's what I thought. Now, no slacking, you hear? Why don't we do that? We're gonna use up this currency. Because this is the kind of game it is. You don't get this in Runner's Adventure. This is... I've called this before on the mobile thing. Proto-gacha, I would say. This is how you get little buddies. Baby Scion increases the time that Scion Laser happens. An remote-controlled Tornado 2. If I get one of these colored ones, that's a new character. Very nice. Who do I get? Shadow. Naturally. Ooh, yes! Just barely. And Omega. We're rocking Team Dark today. Now let's do a 5-draw. Get Dark Chaos Chow. Hero Chow. Hero Chaos Chow. Knuckles Oma Chow. Wizard Chow. That's, like, most of what the buddies are. And you also have free spins for items. I'm gonna go Asteroid. Oh right, it was Asteroid, not Void. Asteroid was... I believe unique to Lost World. Oh, we have all of these. And, like, what you mostly want to get here, honestly, is either the big jackpot or some of the red rings that'll show up. There's a little bit of, like, you can actually stop it, but I like how in the other one, you don't really need to bother. You just do multiple. That said, oh, you have multiple characters. Level up. The level up cost lowers the less that you have. We have Omega now. Omega's good to have on hand because he's power type. But we're only at the point where we do not power, we do speed. I think Tikal was. Where's us? We got Tangle, we got Whisper, we got Blaze, and we got Marine. Oh, Chaos is a buddy. You can just buy with red rings, and you get a lot of red rings. But the reason Omega's good is that we can do these side things. I'm not going to bother with that just yet, but I am going to put Shadow on my team. For the actual buddies menu. So whether or not the buddy is speed, power, or flying is indicated. We have actually the green crystal monsters. We've noticed that I was collecting what I call Gaia gems. Or a blazer. What does RC Tornado do? Extra rings are bent. That's always good, no matter what you are. Those are score boosts for those types, respectively. So I'm gonna add this. I need to have that. That costs rings. These up here. But honestly, I don't need to do all that right now. Because, frankly, I could probably just do one laser and have enough score to get through this. Come on, Sonic, we gotta save the animals. For a limited time only. Look at the score. It's already there. So again, where I place this in the timeline, because it's where it is in the timeline, I don't have to fucking place it anywhere. This is pretty much right after Generations, but what I do to make it diegetic is, inspired by his past escapades and hanging out with classic Eggman, Eggman went, hey, remember when I used to put Flickies, and Pickies, and Cluckies, and everything, Rickies, all these animals in my Badniks? Why don't I do that again? And this is also alluded to in Lost World, which is the next, like, actual mainline game that comes after Generations. Also, it is fun to consider we just redid Generations and Shadow Generations, so... What did I just move? Okay, I don't want that to happen again. Cash in those rings and... We're not spending too much time if we don't have to. But I do want to start calculating, once we get to the point where you need a lot, how many points I'm going to need. This has Lost World Wisps in it, but it also, but I say it comes after Generations. The first 18 chapters are what takes place before Lost World. We're only on chapter 2. Oink oink! Hehehe, be quiet, you little swine. Now, let me just... Excellent, it worked! Mwahaha! Finally, the egg pawns are primed and ready. Now, at last, I have an army of that's actually capable of doing my bidding. Rattle, rattle. I'm sorry, boss. I couldn't get you any animals. That meddlesome Sonic got in the way. What? Or, sorry, what? You're worse than useless. I guess if I wanted some evil doing properly, you have to do it yourself. Not so fast, Eggman. We won't let you get away with this. Yeah, hand over the animals. And prepare to be toast. Oh no, it's Sonic, and Tails, and Knuckles too! They must have followed you here, you oaf! Bah! I suppose I'm just going to have to deal with them myself. Oh yeah. Nice to note that Knuckles is just hanging out. He's not just on this lonesome island. Of course, this was, This game is one of the reinforcers back when I was predicting that Angel Island never went back into the sky. So there wasn't as much protecting needed to be done. But that doesn't mean Knuckles doesn't have a hiding place for the Master Emerald. Thanks, lag. What he didn't realize is that Eggman already knows where that hiding place is. He's been there. Thank you for that red ring. Yeah, we'll notice that Eggman is filling Egg Pawns with Flickies, so they're full badniks. Egg Pawns have only had his experimental power core, and I don't think they ever even had Gaia energy. They had Wisps. And then, whatever the heck was powering them in Generations, which was just like time energy or something. Curse you, Sonic. Give it up, Egg Breath. Eh, not likely. Egg Pawns, be gone! Fly, my pretties! Hey, where are they going? Hey, wait up! The Egg Pawns are getting away, Sonic, and the animals are trapped inside them. Blast. Alright, Tails, I'm on it. Mwahaha! You'll have to do a lot better than that if you want to catch me. Now, I'll go grab some more animals. Come on, Orbot! My Eggman's a little closer to Dean Bristow than Mike Pollock, if there's even any substantial difference in my voice. Which there isn't. Okay, 5,000 to there. Episode 3, Dr. Eggman's Dirty Trick. Sonic and friends foiled Eggman's plan to turn animals into robots. But what was he planning? Cubot! Cubot! Where are you skulking? Hey boss, what can I do for you? That useless Orbot messed up and didn't get me any animals. I want you to take charge and round up all of the animals in the area for me. Don't let me down! Sure thing, boss. I'm on it. Are you indeed? I hope so, for your sake. I'll switch to Shadow. Why wouldn't Shadow be helping? Why not? So if it's 5,000 to one direction, I think they're... I don't know if... 50,000. I don't know if it increases per point. I think it does. I think it does, actually. Speed Dark type. He gets an increased bonus to destroying enemies or something. I don't remember. Each team. There's the Sonic team, there's Rose team, there's Dark team, and there's Wild team. And there's Metal team. Missed. That's fine. It does that then. What? I always expect there to be a caterpillar down there. This isn't the most responsive to my tablet, I'm realizing. Responsive enough, but it would be probably better if I was using like a spacebar. I just don't want to click. My wrists don't like it. So, let's see, we're at 400,000. They're all 50,000, I'm not quite there yet. Start skating Shadow. Oh, well now we're at 15,000, so never mind. There's no way we're not far enough now. Unless... science at work. We have to pay attention. Do. That was 50,000, 50,000. Okay, it's uniform. I'm back, boss. Hmm? Is that you, Cubot? Did you get all of the animals already? Not yet, boss. But I brought someone to see you. Awfully sorry to drop by uninvited, your egginess. Eggliness? Now, if you don't mind, we'll be taking all those animals you've captured. Are you foolish metal brain Cubot? I should have known better than to trust you not to foul this up. Well, let's get this over with, shall we? Not every episode has a boss at the end of it, but also not every episode is a single thing. Sometimes episodes are cut into several things. The final half of this game is a great example of that, because it's not as many chapters as the first half. It's just there's a lot of separate parts to each chapter. The Saw Blade Army, I hate that one. Good thing I brought the shield. Let's start a tutorial you the different ways that you will fight Eggman. Hey, pirate. I kinda wish this was the regular music for runners right now, but you know, it's a nice treat to have a little bit of adventure music. Tomi Otani didn't sleep on this soundtrack, like, he went off. Checkmate, Eggman. 4 of a kind! Checkmate! I freed all the animals from these egg ponds over here. I'm all done too, Sonic. No! My precious dream! All I wanted was to turn animals into soldiers and take over the world. Is that too much to ask? I won't forget this, Sonic. Cubot, we're leaving. Hold up, boss. Are we going to let them go, Sonic? Well, the animals are safe now. It'll be dark soon. We need to get everybody back home safely. I could give Eggman a whooping 10 times over what he's done. Well, never mind that for now. It's home time, everyone. Hooray! Very bluey hooray there. A lot of these oh, okay. Little Lost Chow. Sonic and friends come across a lost Chow and decide to help it get home safely. Sniff sob. Chow chow! Oh dear, it looks like I've lost everyone. Sniff. Dum-da-dum-dum. Whoa, look, Sonic! What's up, Tails? Over there! Oh, is that a Chow? Chow, chow, chow! Sonic, help me, I've lost everyone! What shall we do, Sonic? Do we even have to ask? We're going to help this guy get back to his Chow Garden, of course. Sure thing, Sonic, but let's be careful. Eggman's robots are still around. It's not all just chasing Eggman. But a lot of what this is doing is just establishing everything. I'm gonna switch back to Sonic. Like those first 3 chapters... 2 chapters? 3 chapters were being like, okay, we're back to putting animals in Badniks. That's Eggman's focus. That wasn't his focus for most of the games before this. This came out in 2015, so it's like, this is following up on actually what Lost World set up, but it is part of the stories before that. It's sort of giving... It's just making it all diegetic instead of just like, oh, they just kind of randomly went back to that for, like, throwback's sake. It's establishing that Cubot and Orbot are here. It's establishing that Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are hanging out, like they were sorta in Lost World. Amy was there too. I don't know why Amy's not here. She's in side stories though. Oh, the platforming just feels good. Especially once you get to level 3. We haven't even gotten to the third stage. Third segment? Yeah. There's a speed up, and then after that you stay at the same speed. It just says max speed, but things just get way more difficult. And eventually I think you hit a... yeah, I think at max speed you hit it so that there's no more rings. So it is sort of a sudden death round. I didn't even catch what the amount that we need is. I'm just having fun. Boop. I mean, a new record every time until I stop trying. So I'm gonna switch to Facebook. Does that come up over mic? Also doesn't seem to register this. Ciao, ciao! Deep in the eastern forest. Looks like we've made it to the forest. But where's the Chow Garden? How about we take a look around? Chow, chow, chow! Sonic, Tails, Knuckles! Look, Sonic, it's Hero Chow! Chow, chow! What are you doing here in the Chow Garden? Looks like we found the Chow Garden. Okay, little Chow friend, you're home. Run along and find your buddies now. Hey everyone, I'm back. Thank goodness. Welcome home. You get lost? What an idiot. He looks like you found his friends. That's a relief. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, thanks for bringing our friends home safely. Take this with you. It's a way of saying thanks. Whoa, thanks. This is sure to come in handy. Case closed. Better head out now. Sounds good. Let's go, everyone. No boss at the end of that one. It also establishes that, like, Chow speak is understandable, which is neat. Not so heavy load. Dr. Eggman has ordered Cubot to collect items ready for his big comeback. But can Cubot deliver? Phew, I'm beat. But that looks like everything. Looks like it's time for me to be heading back. I don't think my Cubot voice is very good. Huh? Was that Cubot? Again, neither is my Tails voice. If it was, I bet Eggman isn't far away. Let's tail the Tin Man. But don't you let him see you, okay? Wait. Actually check. Another 650. Okay. So far it's like, as long as we get through one Eggman boss, it's fine. We can just move on. Better hurry. Said. I didn't catch the rest. It's kind of interesting that the music for this is Open Your Heart and not like Emerald Coast. Where this even is not like super established like it is in Runner's Adventure. It's just you have like 3 general areas that represent wherever the heck they happen to be at the moment. While Runner's Adventure actually had like distinct, oh, we're in Green Hill over here because we're going to say that we're on South Island, which is a nice touch, and they have like an actual Sky Sanctuary area. That's also sort of just banking on how Green Hill and Sky Sanctuary have become reoccurring places. It even, amazingly, yeah, I talk about that in the video. But, like, the Death Egg is always in the background of Sky Sanctuary anymore. Which actually ends up being plot relevant, but nobody notices it. And I mean it literally when I say nobody noticed it. Not just, it doesn't matter. Farewell, Sonic. Still a new record. Like, I don't need more than I did before, but it's still a new record. I didn't even try. It's just it actually responded when I went off the boards. Doody doody be doo. Oh, boss, I'm home! Ah. Ah, Cubot, it's you. That was quick. Well, where are my items? Ta-da! Invincible. And? What are all the other items I asked you? There's only one here. Huh? Oh, you're right. Wonder how that could have happened. Oh, I get it. My load was really was getting lighter. Heh, how about that? I must have dropped a lot. What? And you thought you'd be happy with a haul of exactly one item, did you? Ah, I'll just have to go and get them myself. Not so fast, Eggman. Sonic, how did you find my secret hideout? Oh, it wasn't hard. I was just we just followed a trail of items. Blast it all, Cubot. I didn't think you could be any more useless, but you've truly surpassed yourself. Very well, Hedgehog. Shall we dance? Yes. Yes, we shall. Like, my brain's already going to the normal music. I'm not expecting a cornet still. Well, eventually, they start spicing up these battles, and like the rate of dropping the things like this change, the amount they bounce changes, the amount of hits Eggman needs changes. So they do get increasingly harder. King Boom Boo. You'll love the references. No, they were in Team Sonic Racing, which was like the next story game after Forces. Grr, I won't forget this, Sonic. Boss, wait for me! Items make things a whole lot easier, huh? Speaking of which, looks like he forgot this one too. Ah, lucky us! That's our old friend Invincible. Protects you from damage while it's active. Invincibility's the best. Just make sure you don't let your guard down and fall into a pit, okay? You got it, Tails. Let's stay focused and keep on moving on. We're still technically in a tutorial. In a way. Rather establishing things. They acknowledged items in this. It's wild. Evening patrol. Sonic and friends hear some animals calling out in fright. Better find out what's up. Ah! I'm so scared. I'm scared. Did you hear that, Sonic? It came from over there. Let's go. Wink wink. It's alright. Calm down. Over there. What happened? Are you okay? Oh, Sonic. It was so scary. What happened, little fellas? We were just on our way home when we saw it. A ghost. White as a sheet. It was. We had such a fright. We screamed out loud, and the ghost floated all off over that way. Towards the southern forest, huh? You guys think that maybe our old pal Eggman's doing? This was our old pal Eggman's doing? Well, we're going to find out. To the southern forest. Still 650, because guess what? We're about to establish more things. Why don't we celebrate with some wisps or something? We have to find out the truth about those ghosts. My Omochao is also not good. Then again, Omochao doesn't have quite a robotic voice as it does in SA2 in later stuff. It just has like a tinny sound to it. I can't do that to my voice. Think. Yeah, so Team Sonic's bonus is it's an increased distance bonus for how far you run. Dark, like Shadow, is increased bonus for how many enemies you destroy. Team Rose. That has an increased bonus for how many animals you collect. There's a Soul Team that's completely new. No, I think it being Soul Team is new. Blaze was in the original version of this, but Marine wasn't. They're now Team Soul together. Team Future. There's Team Chaotix, of course. Chaotix is increased bonus for rings. Did we already do an Eggman? Are we on the second run? We have a lot. We haven't. I'll just end. Like, I get absorbed into this. Marine Chao, not to be confused with a Chao that looks like Marine. Buddies! Thank you, Omochao. Tap, tap, tap. Later on, there'll be items within these areas that you collect for winning. Keep in the South Forest. Well, looks like we've reached the forest. Here at last. Let's take a look around, shall we? Keep. Oh, it's Sonic, and Tails, and Knuckles too. It's Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Hey, it's Flicky and Omochao. Say, have you guys seen a ghost around here? Cheep cheep. Oh, you mean that little guy? You know something? Wait just a moment, will you? Sorry about that. The ghost you mentioned. Is this who you meant? No way, a white wisp. You know what he's saying, Tails? Just a second. Tap, click, tap. It's no good. It won't work without a translation unit. Got one at home, but... Why didn't you keep it installed, Tails? Is it too much RAM? Too much RAM. Okay, I understand. Well, seems like we've found our ghosts. Anyway, I want to hear what he's got to say for himself. What he's got to say for himself. Let's head to Tails' place and pick up that unit. Cheep, cheep. You know, I'd sure love to talk to the Wisps as well. And it's decided. Party at Tails' place. Episode 6. Evening Patrol 2. Sonic and friends are on their way to fetch a translation unit so they can talk to the White Wisp. Here we are. We'll wait here for you, Tails. Okay, give me a second. I put this in here. Okay, upgrade complete. So we can talk to the White Wisp now? Yep, let's hurry back to the Southern Forest and chat with him, so we can let the animals know he's no ghost. Lucky, Omochao, we're back. Wah! Sonic, this is terrible! What's the matter, guys? Eggman came, and he kidnapped the White Wisp! What? Oh no! What if he's planning to try and harness the power of Hyper Gohan for another one of his evil plans? Which way did he go? They went that way. Alright everyone, follow that egg. Sent me back here. The writer review post. New version has been found. Are you joking? Actually, I think that's just a matter of it periodically adds stuff as you unlock it. I don't know, I think that's just how it works. I don't remember. I've actually started this game, if you include both the original version and revivals, 3 times before this. Like, I started the proto version before it actually, like, fully released. And then the fully released version overheated my phone at the time to death. They changed it to flying. Okay. How many eggs am I at? Not quite. Okay, but we do have 200, so... I'm not going to sit around and wait for Blaze to be unlocked. I'm unlocking her myself. Not enough rings. You can also with rings. That's true. Now we actually have a solid 2 power types, without even getting our first free one, which is going to be Knuckles. So this is establishing Wisps. We had Wisps seemingly all go home at the end of Colors, and then in Lost World, when we went to Lost Hex, there were just colored Wisps there willing to help, which continued into Forces. The Wisps were just there, willing to help. This explains why. Woo. And also sort of like rehashes Eggman's plans. It's sort of a rehash all around. That's what I meant how the start of this game is a lot of shenanigans, because they're setting the baseline. There's like a solid plot later, and then more shenanigans before you get to like the core plot of this game. So there's a lot to play. And the original version had, like... The way that these games work is you had, like, life currency, which I don't think... I think this one technically has it too, but the amount that it refreshes is shorter than the time you take to play one round. Unless you're doing, like, rapid-fire time trial. Or time attack. Thanks for the lag. I don't know why it always lags before those. I could probably get this to run smoother. But alas, I am indeed streaming and recording at the same time as doing this, and that always takes up a lot of GPU. A lot of CPU, actually, at that point. So if my GPU can't completely cover it, which emulation always becomes an issue with, because it's always way more intensive than, like, a native PC program. Have to run a program through a program. Even if it is, in this case, just like, this is a free, like, official program to play apps, which are mostly free, so you're not really, like, there's 0% piracy happening here. I don't want to lose... Wait, that doesn't matter. Good heavens. There's gonna be a point where, like, even my highest of records is not gonna be enough for a single run-through. That's something we'll worry about in later streams, when it's like that. Oh, do be quiet. Before long, I'll have captured all of your friends and squeezed every last drop of Hypergoon out of you. Caught you white-handed, Eggman. Put down the wisp and step away. Ooh, try and get in my way again, will you? I'll show you. Do your worst, Eggman. Hey, Zoe. Do invincibility. I'll show you how short invincibility lasts. The more you level up a character, the longer it will get, but it's very, very short initially. The wisp power is mine, Sonic. I keep forgetting, like, they actually say things on these loading screens. Okay, what are we working with today? I missed the red one. Actually, this is a fairly long invincibility now I think about it. Smart Note. I've never heard of Smart Notification. Bitch, what are you doing? I want pizza. New egg. One of the buddies is a Genesis. Blast you, Sonic. Looks like I'm going to have to do without the wisps after all. Here. Oh no, he threw them on the ground. Are you alright, little pal? Mwahaha. Until next time, do-gooders. Looks like that Eggman scrambled. Who cares? We saved the white wisps. That's all that matters. I always get confused because there's multiple wisps in the profile. You're right, we should try talking to him. So, what are you doing over here in the first place? Said that everyone else followed Mama Wisp back to their home planet. But he liked it here, so he stayed behind. He just wanted to hide out in the forest. He feels really bad about frightening people and causing trouble. Hey, you didn't cause any trouble. We're just stoked to hear that you like it here so much. So, are you the only wisp left on this planet? No, he says there are others who stayed behind too. He says they all remember who you are, Sonic, and he's sure they'd be happy to help you. Aw, shucks, you're making me blush. It'd be good to have some wisps to help us. You sure would. Let's go out and find some more. And there you go. The fun part about that is that it directly references Wisp Mama, which doesn't make an appearance in the Wii version of Colors or Ultimate, I think. Picky says that there's been a lot of earthquakes lately and asks Sonic and friends to investigate. Rumble, rumble. Whoa, Sonic, it's an earthquake! Ah! Sounds like there's an animal in trouble over there. Let's help it out. Wah! It's okay now. The earthquakes have stopped. Hey, are you alright? You're not hurt? Hi, Sonic. We're okay. Right now, Picky. Right, Picky? We've gotten used to the earthquakes around these parts, you see. We're going... Is it just me? Or have there been a lot of earthquakes recently? There sure have. We never get used to have any. We need to find out what's going on, Sonic. Okay, leave it to me. I think we have time for one more. Maybe. One more. Some housekeeping on the stuff to unlock, and maybe I'll do one of the... No, if it's still flying and not power, I'm not going to do a time attack. Would like to show that off, though. So that means that the DS version of Sonic Colors is slightly more canon. At least in the sense that this is. You know... Okay, so like I had a weird audio thing happen. Wow. That was weird momentum. I had a weird audio thing happen with Colors, so I had to re-record all the DS versions. Look at those slope physics. Missed. I think, like, if I were to do an alternate... Like, it worked because you have the main story in, in Colors. That's... Most of the reason it's as long as it is that there's 6 acts per zone. And I spliced in the character missions and a little bit of Chaos Emerald collection and Mega Wisp Mother from the Colors DS. If I were to do an alternate that just focuses on the DS version, which, like, has, honestly, a better written-out story because it's less of, like, a... Let's do silly things to appeal to more people, I guess. This is the Sonic fans version. There wouldn't be any room to actually add in the Wii or Ultimate version. I don't know. But I kind of would want, like... If I were to ever do an Ultimate redo, I would want to have a DS side version that's just all of the DS version. And it'd be a lot quicker. Or if not a lot quicker, it would be this at least the same amount as just doing the Wii version on its own. Because there's so many fewer acts, it's just there's missions instead. Whoa, look at all the yellow wisps! No wonder this place has been Quake City recently. It says that... They say they're sorry, they didn't mean to cause earthquakes. Hey, no need to apologize, drilling is in your blood. If you could just be a little more... Take a little more care not to scare the animals, that would be awesome. But Sonic, this many yellow wisps in one place. They're bound to cause a huge earthquake. What should we do? Mwahaha! How about you let me take care of them? Eggman! I wonder if... I knew that following you would lead me to something useful, but this is even better than I thought. These wisps are sure to help me take over the world. All I need to do is destroy you worms, and my path to the world domination is clear. Oh, Eggman, glad you could join us. I'm gonna let Shadow take care of you. Sure, let Shadow's here. We all feel safer with him around. Oh, we got another drill. I never paid that close attention, like, to the order that these happen in. If it's after a point, it's just random which type of battle you're doing. You get a special egg after every episode if it hasn't been clear. Pride Chow. These Pride Chows are new to revival. They'll probably become more commonly obtained in June. I won't forget this, Sonic. Bad luck, Eggman. You keep trying as many times as you like, but nothing's gonna change. He's thanking you for saving the Yellow Wisp, Sonic. Hey, my pleasure. But we still need to figure out what we're gonna do with you guys. Well, you remember the Yellow Wisp we spoke to earlier? Said he wanted to come with us on our adventure. How about we bring them along, Sonic? Why the heck not? The more the merrier. He says thanks. They'll do whatever they can to help. I think we've found ourselves a useful ally. Yay. I got yellow drill with it. Neat. Alright. Episode 8, The Mysterious Light. Ricky and his friends get a fright from a mysterious light on the way home. Find the truth behind it. On a certain secluded beach. It'll be dark soon, Ricky. We should get home. Be getting home. What's the matter? Is there something over there? Dropped rings. Look, rings! Let's pick them up so we can show everyone later. It's getting dark. Let's call it a day. Wouldn't you... Time to call it a day, wouldn't you say, guys? Yeah, I guess so. Wook! Whoa, sounds like trouble and someone's in trouble. Something's coming this way. Hey, Omochao, what happened? Hello, Sonic. Hello, Tails. Hello, Knuckles. Perfect timing. We've seen the strangest thing. Squeak, chitter. There was a ring on the floor, but a mysterious light came and took it away. Mysterious light collecting rings? I'll bet my bottom dollar that Dr. Eggman's involved. Sounds like a job for Inspector Sonic. Tails, Knuckles, let's follow that light. We'll continue that later. Well, that went pretty quickly, and I'm having fun. Let me do these. And my idea is to continue to do this weekly. Just little 1-hour bursts like this. And hopefully I, like, start more on time. Super! Oh good, I get to show this. The jackpot is rings, but you can also get a buddy. Of course, I got the absolute most useless selection out of there, because this is Proto Gacha, even though it's roulettes. It's the bridge between gambling and actual gacha, except, like, there's still no money involved, unless... Actually, like, you can only just... Back in the day, you could only pay for more of these, which you can do with rings now. Isn't that nice? You can also buy 1-ups, which I told you, these are the currency for actually playing, and I've never been less than 10. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. I want to see what the music is for this. For the Sonic Adventure. It has to be different, right? Because Time Attack has its own music. We're not going to get to hear what the flying or power areas are. It's just Open Your Heart again. Amazing! But yeah, this is how Time Attack works, is you have a limited amount of time. You get clocks to extend your time. You increase your everything in the meantime. And it has its own music normally. Oops, I failed. I did that very awfully. And this is sort of a PvP thing, actually. My score is going to go up against someone else. I guess you sort of have to activate it. I'm still searching for an opponent, but it's going to put me against people eventually. That's enough of that for now.